Yo, episode 4. Just sat in the car thinking. It's a tricky one at the moment. I feel like I want to document this just because it'd be good to look back on. But yeah, it's tough at the moment. Things aren't going to plan. My main business with the online education side with Italian Walls is slow. For those of you that don't know me, or you might be coming across this video, I built that out 6 or 7 years ago. Don't get me wrong, done pretty well out of that business, but it's always been very choppy. But now it's really tailed off. I'm trialing some new sales processes, some new funnels, which are looking promising, but it's a slow burner. It's tricky, it's tough at the moment. So obviously at the moment when you're almost going back to the building stage, which I'm not struggling with, but it's like when you're trying to find time for everything else plus building again, it's like restarting from all over, which is hard. You need a lot of time, which means it's hard to devote time to looking after, doing the gym, family stuff, whatever it might be. I don't know, so a lot of things take a back seat, which I'm sort of, is that the right thing to do or not, trying to get the right balance. But it's tough. I've got working on that. I've got finally my buy-to-let in Wales. That house is going through hopefully next week. That's been going on for fucking ages. So if that goes through, there's fucking legislation coming in, isn't there, from Labour government? So what they bring in regards to non-fault evictions, taxes, capital gains tax, whatever it might be, I don't know. So that comes out this month. So we'll see how that affects me with this purchase, and whether I refinance, whether I sell it, whether I do whatever with it. But yeah, at the moment I'm losing money every month, not profitable in any way, shape or form. I'm just basically eating into my savings. But I feel like it's good to document this because then I can look back on it when things are going good. So, getting a little bit sweaty, bit of a squeaky bum time, talking about potentially moving, and obviously got other stuff going on in the background family-wise. So it's making the right decision on that, because obviously we're pretty safe in our house in regards to equity. Releasing that money could be invested, so I'm toying with those ideas. Got a joint venture with the property stuff, so we are doing deal sourcing, packaging, all sorts of good stuff like that, which is cool. But that's a long play. So I'm buying. We're doing deal sourcing, packaging. We're doing our own investments. We're building our own portfolio and stuff like that. But it's all long plays. It's not something that's going to pay me now to live now and survive now. So that's good in one way and annoying in another, because it's like, I want cash flow now, but the cash flow really needs to be reinvested to compound and grow for the long term. So I've just got to suck that up. But I think that's the right decision. It's just like, and I wouldn't be bothered by that. It's just if I had something else coming in. So I've got another exciting project. I feel like at the moment I'm just throwing so much at the wall, which I feel like, is that the right thing to do? I'm burning out because I've got so many things on my plate, so I can only devote, say, 20% to 5 things instead of 100% to one thing. But I've spent a lot of the last 6 years spending 100% on one thing, and it never really transpired into something great. So I feel like I'm creating more opportunities. It's like throwing shit at a wall and something that sticks, then you go all in on. But I'm enjoying the property stuff. I'm enjoying working with other people as well, instead of just being by myself the whole time. I've got an exciting new joint venture for applying my knowledge and skills to help other people grow, and almost like an agency type thing, which I'm actually really excited to do. There's some good plans with that, but everything takes time. So everything takes fuckloads of time, and obviously you've got to weather the storm whilst you're doing that, and dealing with everything else. So not a positive video, this one, but I think things are moving in the right direction. I've just got to make the right decisions now on what I do in the short term. Long term looks good if I can survive till then. So yeah, obviously, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to really talk about. I didn't really have an agenda or a list to go through, but yeah, consensus is getting a little bit squeaky bum time, getting a little bit worried, but some cool things in the pipeline that could work. It's just trying to stay driven and focused. It's the hardest bit when you're getting beaten down so many times. You try this idea, fails. Like, I'll spend 2 weeks devoted to building out a new funnel. I'll throw a couple of grand at it and it'll just fail, and it's like, right, next one. And when you've been doing that for years, it's like, fuck me, constant. It's hard to go into new ideas with the same level of drive because you've been beaten down so many times. But I guess that's what separates the winners from people that live normal lives, right? Like, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people will maybe try a business and it'll fail and that's it. Or they'll start a business and see that it's tough and just slow off or peak off. Like, and I guess those that make it or are sort of in that 1% are the ones that keep going, keep trying, keep learning. So the biggest thing that I try and focus on is, yes, the ideas I have are losing and not working, but I'm learning loads, so I'm not really losing. That's the way I'm trying to view it. It's just an expensive way of learning, right? I spend $2,000 building out a new funnel. I learn how that funnel works, how it converts, because it could work for other niches. It's not that it doesn't work at all. It just doesn't work for my niche or my offer. And I've learned loads to do that. So say I spend $2,000 on marketing that and it doesn't work. I've just spent $2,000 and 2 weeks of my time to learn a new funnel, a new way of marketing, a new strategy, which could work for somebody else, which applies well to my new agency idea. So it's not all losses. That's the way I'm trying to view it, to keep myself up and motivated and keep going. But yeah, I think I'll get there, but it's how long, I think. It's hard when you look on social media. That's what's annoying as well, because you see fucking all these cunts that are like, yeah, 6 weeks in, new dropshipping store, banging it out. Like, I guess you don't see the backstory to it, but yeah, it's interesting, testing. But yeah, I thought, episode 4, I think episode 3 I was in Serbia and I haven't fucking updated since then, which I should have done. I'm going to try and do more, do weekly or bi-weekly updates, because it would be good to look back on and be like, look how fucking hard it was. But yeah, I think that's it really. Nice short one, but yeah, got nothing else to say really. But yeah, cool, till the next one.